hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am FrostPDP, and today we're playing Brigandine Grand Edition. This is episode 43 of our 5v1 campaign. Challenges the Empire. Here's our domain. You didn't see last time. If you're new to this, you can usually catch whatever I'm up to on Twitter, on Twitch a long time before you can on YouTube. It's just the uploading process. So I have an army that's damaged. This is going to be an organized phase episode, at the very least until my wife gets home and I want to spend time with her. But I think it's worth remembering that as this campaign has gone on, enemies have dropped a lot of creatures behind. So let's look and see what we've got. Oh look, you've got these two. It's a pretty strong squad right there. I'm going to send yeah, those are pretty useful replacements, actually. We're gonna move you three here. I'm absolutely sure there's nothing I can't evolve. I feel like this came out around the time Pokemon was a big thing. So a lot of people took the evolution system and were like, oh, it's Pokemon, but it's really not. I mean, it kind of is. They're pocket monsters. They do just kind of kill each other. You could probably make a Pokemon Brigandine. Just saying. You could. It'd be insane. You'd really have to use, like, large-scale stuff. The squad is just right for defending. But my freaking Kador team. Where you at, dogs? Oh man, this is such a brutal team. Anguinus is now an expert. The moment we've been waiting for, friends. We have another Gish! It's purple. It's a thing that happens. And he has reacting Genovolt and Genofrost, and then he can become a bishop after that. And hide all of that Runecaster stuff under his bishop robes and just nuke things from orbit. Caster, meanwhile, is at 3 stars. Let's go look at Gishmir Melee. Four stars. 4 stars. Those stars. The dragon is ready to evolve. I feel like I almost have to go for the one I can afford. Fire. Just burn things. Fire, water, and a little bit of green while we're at it. This is an elemental squad through and through. This is just designed to exploit elemental weaknesses. That's all it is. It's just like, hey, let's do this. Like Lance, he's green. Oh, I got a lot of red. A lot of red to line up against you, punk. Bring whatever you've got, Lance. Kai, how are you? You're getting attacked this turn, buddy. How's it looking? It was looking like you got Sierra and Shast, or maybe Janfadar. You got a Tiamat at level 5. That's annoying. If this was Grand Battles Edition, it would be putting, like, better units for him, which I think would probably have made this challenge a little more exciting. I don't feel like the AI is going to just go balls to the wall, concentrate its forces, and attack, right? feel like it's just going to form defensive teams, try to hold, and lose. It's not flexible enough to say, like, hey, we don't need this castle here. I mean, look. I know I'm preaching to the choir, probably, but for those of you who might be new to the game, the little gray lines connecting the boxes are the ways you can move, right? So this is like a lane. Except it's not, because it's got adjacency to Salisbury, so you need a second army to defend this. This castle is actually a liability. You should abandon it. Let me hold it instead. Then I'd have to defend it against two things myself. So he might leave this an empty castle. I might not even take it. Until now, anyway, because now I'm in a position to attack. If you're ever doing a long-term Brigandine campaign, especially if you do a multiplayer, and those are a lot different because the challenge level is way higher than anything the AI is providing, and I'm playing this on hard mode. I'm going to verify that, but I am playing this on hard mode. It's kind of like I would talk myself into a thing, right? Comm skill level high. It doesn't get any higher. So here's how it's gonna collapse for the attacks anyway. You're gonna go south, you're gonna go south. The potential for a Nuamika's snipe exists, but if it happens, I'll just shut them out. I'll deal with it. You know, like, oh well, too bad. I have a spare army anyway, right? Like, I could just stack that deck. I probably will just stack that deck. Is that everything I need to do with you? I suppose if you were playing a full campaign, this would be the time when you start contemplating grinding out monsters, grinding out quests, locking down a minimum number of possible attack venues. Like right now, the only one who can attack me from Hadrian is this weak-ass queen. And I'm sorry, she's weak. She's got one castle. She can't afford all these monsters. She'll form them into decent teams, but they'll just be meat shields for whatever comes their way, right? Like, okay, healing ring, that's great and all, but like, no. You're not that strong. However, getting adjacency to Aston shifts the entire balance of the game. Because then, freaking Drist is gonna show up and be like, what's up? Let's challenge Kador to a fight. I'll have to do the Bag the Maggots voice some more. And we'll have to deal with flower power, which is kind of annoying considering I don't have a lot of soothing stuff. Plus, if he had the wits to put Drist and Iria together with like Camden, it would be a real problem. Listen to the tone of my voice when I say that. A real problem. So just keep that in mind. I ain't an attack working, right? Like, I'm 100% sure there's no problems here. There is a lot of rune cap, actually. But I'm still just shy of that big bump in level ups. Where everything hits 10 at once if you kept your army together. And it's just like, oh, that's gonna pop. 3 stars. 3 stars. Scalados, it's not worth changing you to anything else. You're just a badass samurai, and that's all there is to it. Sure, Thorn Whip. Esri, why not? The only other squad that even exists is Zamika's squad, which God knows ain't nobody attacking this. You'd have to be some kind of criminally insane to think I can't just put up a freaking front line on this. Like, no. I'm not getting in. Alright, let's execute. I'm not afraid of no giving anyone better knights anyway. It'll be fun when I have salamanders killing lands off. And as usual, the AI does dumb stuff like that. I mean, come on, guys. Lands, unless they're not planning to deploy lands. Like 1, 2, 3 maybe is a strategy. That's not bad. That's pretty hefty force. They're not going to use it right, but if I was playing against a human with this strength, I'd be concerned. Versus Soria. Again, guy's a little underweight, but 2 level 1 Weaverns. If I had a dragon, I'd change for a dragon personally. But this is strong. He's got a lot of magic. It's just going to be painful. Try to penetrate. And so let's use the location tool. Wait a turn. Tack, 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 tack. Liana's pretty good. Save it up. My wife's not here yet. I'm going to just keep playing. Once it completes the save, I'm going to do a hard save. Because as you know, I load save states. I'm actually going to do a backup. I think 5 is my test, which I really should have written all that down. Alright, and we're going to call it an organized episode. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, follow buttons. We're going to execute this attack. And sure enough, Camelford. We invade Almekia. Having finished what King Hengwist started and could not, the Empire finally invades Padstow. Bastards, I'll send you all to hell! I'm not even gonna try. Well, friends, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, follow buttons again. And as always on this channel, I appreciate it so very much. La paz.